What's up, y'all? Sean here. So if you watched my last video, we took the DJI Spark and scouted out Cedar Stone Ballpark and found all the high points and the low points, how far we could fly away from the controller, just to see, kind of measure the ball field and see if there were any hazards that we could possibly run into, so we could go back in the studio and create a Dronelink mission. So what this video is today is the actual mission from start to finish. So we're going to split this video into two parts. The first part is going to be what you came to see was the mission itself, and then if you're interested in watching the play-by-play of the actual mission itself, if you're interested in a Dronelink, then you can watch the second part. There'll be chapters on the video and links in the description to bounce to different parts of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it, guys.
I see a light in your eyes. I follow you so damn foolishly. You'd be the sweetest goodbye. Give me a heart trip exclusively. Take one step like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the Isle of You. We don't wanna spend this night the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Inside your heart lies a pearl. Within the smoke our dreams reveal. We're not a part of this world. I'd call you Venus, cause that's how I feel. Take one step, like this song in my head. It makes sense if you jump in my bed. I see the truth in your smile. I gotta swim to the I love you. We don't wanna spend this night alone. Messed up, I'm gonna walk you home. You'd feel the gravity of my heart. If I could, I would give you the moon. Say stop if I'm coming in too soon. Colliding like celestial bodies. Oh, oh. Celestial bodies. 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 Celestial bodies. Oh, oh. You just lead us up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just lead us up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. Yeah. Look at all this moolah, I got cash now. And a bunch of books in my lap now. All up in your face like a front page. Going through your place like a front gate. Gatorade, I sip it till I fade away. Mix it with the vodka, then I'm A-okay. Yeah, looking for that green, I wanna radiate. Then sail away like it's 1988. You just lead us up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just lead us up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. Yeah, yeah. Don't nobody know while I'm on the road. All up in Japan, running it on my own. Hop off that phone, get it while I can. Picking up all them riches, I be digging for that gold. 24, yeah, now I'm ready for it. Drop that thing like I went smoking on the corner. All my homies, they done told me I'm a stoner. That's some jelly-ish, but I don't look like Homer. You just lead us up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just lead us up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just leave it up to me. I can show you my world. Go through it all. You just lead us up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you it all. You just lead us up to me. Take a trip to the stars. I can show you. You just leave it up to me. I can show you my world. We can go through it all. biding my time, I hope that it ain't so. Facing the truth, the eye of the needle. And even if we're not solving this riddle, there's no taking back all the deeds that we've done. There's a lot that we did wrong, looking back on all of the shit we've done. I cannot believe that it's been so long, that we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, I breathe it all out and I breathe in. When there is no way back in, and we are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. I'm biding my time, I know the way this goes. I try to stand tall with nothing to lean on. All quiet and still, an echo that goes on. And I'm not taking back all the deeds that I've done. There's a lot that we did wrong, looking back on all of the shit we've done. I cannot believe that it's been so long, that we're in the eye of the needle. When you don't like or love me, I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. When there is no way back in, and we are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. I breathe it all out, then I breathe in. We are the eye of the needle. Just breathe it out, then breathe in. When we're in the eye of the needle.
All right, y'all. So we're in Dronelink, and I've got everything set up. Now it looks like we don't have any RC connection. If you look at my gauges, we have the no smoking sign over the remote control, but we have HD signal though, so it might just be an issue with Dronelink and not having those capabilities since it's an older drone, but it should be using the mobile SDK, and I'm literally right next to the drone, so there's that. But let's get her up in the air. We're going to take her up to 100 feet. Ken Heron's messing up my video, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in airplane mode, because I didn't like that. All right. So how high are we? We're 113 feet. We are going to go ahead and hit play.
3, 2, 1. Starting mission.
All right, so I'm looking at my drone. It's flying over to the approach. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the mission, just so we can watch what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit so we can watch it on the map. There it goes. It says the altitude's 100 feet, so Let's hope it's 100 feet from where I actually took off from. Hopefully it was measuring that. I did a manual takeoff. So how you do a manual takeoff is you point your joysticks towards the center and down, and that turns it on, and then you just bump up the altitude, hit the throttle. So I still see the drone. A bird just flew next to it. Now it should be banking around. So far so good. One thing that I didn't account for whenever we were scouting yesterday is there is a third pole up there. So the drone's so far away, I can see where it's at and I can see where the pole is. It looks like I cleared it fine, but there's no way to gauge how far I am away from things when you're this far away from it. I'm gonna kind of walk towards the middle, kind of where I wanted to fly from, just so that there's no interference. There shouldn't be any interference out here. There might be one Wi-Fi signal coming from the snack bar if they have Wi-Fi out here at the park, but I don't think this is a heavy Wi-Fi saturated area. You can see on the screen that we're going over the ballpark right now. So that's a nice shot. You can tell that we got the angle right. Oh wait, no, this is the point of interest. So this is where it's going to actually point at the snack bar the whole time. That's a cool shot, y'all. I'm anxious to see what that looks like once we get back into the studio. Because it's hard to tell. You can't really see, like, if the gimbal, sometimes the gimbal when it's turning will kind of jerk like every second or every half second or whatever, and you'll see these like jitters when you're flying sideways and pointing at something. And since this only has a 2-axis gimbal, I'd be surprised to see. Now the drone's turning around and pointing at the park, so that's good. How much battery we got left? We got 10 minutes left on the battery, and we've got 10 minutes left on the mission. So we'll see how it goes. There's some people working out at the park, so I hope they're not thinking I'm creeping on them. But where we decided to fly through the wires, it's between the poles. So that's good. It's flying over those trees over there. So now we're flying kind of over the trees and pointing back at the ballpark. How's it going? Got some walkers walking around. I don't know if you guys can see me or not. No, you can't. You're looking at the trees. So now we're gonna fly back towards the ballpark. So you're about to see me. I'm gonna wave at y'all. Nope, you're not gonna see me. All right, well, I'm right underneath you right now. You can probably hear the drone buzzing over my head. This little Spark is just, I'm still amazed at I forgot how amazing this little drone is. And I've flown a lot of drones, y'all. So if you wanna hate on the comments and say I don't know what I'm talking about, just watch my channel for a little while and you'll see that I know what I'm talking about. So now we're flying over the ballpark. That's kind of a cool shot. And since my mission has blue lines everywhere, I thought we were about to do the orbit, but I think we're still going to do a pass through the middle of the ballpark. That's kind of a nice reveal. So as you can see, that is the angle. We're flying at 15 degrees or negative 15 degrees as far as the gimbal orientation. And I think that's a really, really good angle. There's just enough of the sky to see what's going on, but there's more of the ground, more of the subject that you're looking at. So I think that's a really good angle. And I'm not sure if I want to try it yet, but I'm thinking about putting the Insta360 Go 2 on top of the Spark while I fly this mission. And that might be a complete failure, because GPS is really, really important when it comes to this, using the flight plan. Now right there, we're looking straight into the sun, so the ground almost went black. So that is something to take into account whenever you're dealing with, auto white balance and auto exposure and stuff like that. We might need to adjust that if we do this again. So it looks like we are going to come back around, point at the ballpark, and kind of fly into it. Now you can see, I can already tell that it's kind of jerking a little bit, hitting those curves. I'm not sure what to do about that. You might just need to use your curves to get into position with this drone. And from where I'm at, it's clearing the wires really, really well. So that was the only real hazard up in the sky that we were gonna have to deal with, besides birds and stuff. And we're approaching the return to home, but I think I might cancel the return to home. I don't know. We still have 6 minutes on our mission. We don't have enough battery to do the orbit, so I think I'm going to pause it once we get close to the approach of the orbit, and then I'm going to bring it back to me, change out the battery, and then finish it off. But if we had, a drone that could stay up in the air a little bit longer, then we wouldn't have to do that at all. So I can tell on the screen where I am in the mission, and it looks like we're coming around. Coming back around. We're about to fly right over me. I wonder if we should pause it here, since it's coming right at me. I think I'll get over these wires and then I'll pause it. That's kind of a cool shot though. So yeah, I think we're gonna pause it. Oh no, I like that shot though. I want it to keep doing that shot. So I might pause it on the turn or on the straightaway. That way I can pick up right where I left off. Oh, it's pointing out there in the... Let's pause it
Mission
right there.
stopped.
All right. I'm looking right at the sun. So I'm going to switch over to this view, and I'm going to, I'm going to point over at me, and I'm going to fly over towards me a little bit. Oh, I think I have my gimbal still set to FPV. All right, where's it at? The sun is right in my eyes. I saw it right before it went across the sun. Now I can see it again. We're gonna bring it over to me. Just gonna drop it in the parking lot. We're going to spiral it so it comes down a little faster. All right. All right, come over to me. We're gonna drop it like it's hot. All right. We're gonna go in and get another battery. We're gonna give that a couple seconds to reconnect. All right, looks like we're all connected. Now, the last time we took off, we were on the sidewalk. So all of my measurements are from the sidewalk. So we're gonna take off from the sidewalk. All right, engine's engaged. We're gonna get up in the air. And get up to about 100 feet. All right, and then we're just gonna hit play.
3, 2,
Confirming the takeoff
1.
point.
Starting mission.
All right. So now we're going to go back here. And basically what it's doing is it's going to that pause point. So there's a close-up so you guys can see that. And now all right, we got the orientation. It started recording, so we're good. So now we're going to break it up into 2 video files, but in editing, we should be able to, that might be a little couple seconds off. When I've done this in the past, the drone has to speed up. So that's kind of affected the transition, because if the drone's moving, 10 miles an hour and then it stops, it's got to, and it goes to that point to start again, it's got to ramp up to that 10 miles an hour again. But I wanted to do it before the orbit because I wanted to get a really good orbit. I didn't want to pause the mission in the middle of the orbit. So now we just got in position for the orbit. We're moving close to it. We're 120 feet up in the air. We're pointing at the park and pointing down at the park, centering ourselves up. And now we're gonna orbit the park. And that'll be a really cool shot, y'all. And we're going around the pole. Even though we're 120 feet up in the air, we're high enough not to hit the pole. But this is gonna be a beautiful shot. So I think I'm just gonna lean back on the Renegade. And at some point I haven't been watching my instruments that closely. I've been watching the mission more, but it looks like at my instruments that we got radio control at some point. Maybe that was when we switched the batteries out. I'll have to go back and look at the video and see exactly when we got radio control. That might have just been something that takes a while to warm up. It's been a long time since I've flown the Spark, so I don't remember all the negatives about the Spark. But I will say, if you don't care about all that stuff, which most beginners don't, unless you're wanting to learn, DJI Spark is a perfect little beginner drone. And I think it's a great professional tool as well. especially if you're just doing stuff for the internet, like you know, recording real estate, like just looking at a house from 60 feet up in the air. Like, this drone is more than capable of all of that. It only has a 1080p image, but most websites don't want 4K anyway. So we're orbiting around. It's a beautiful orbit, y'all. I love orbits. I think everybody should incorporate orbits. You don't have to necessarily put the entire orbit in your video, but it's just a nice little parallax video style that works out really well. There's an airplane flying over, but it's pretty high up. It'd be stupid to fly this close to a ballpark. All right, it looks like that is over. Now, looks like that ended the mission, y'all. So, return back here.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished, y'all. I like to see that. All right, y'all. That was it. That was a completed mission with Dronelink with the DJI Spark. Everything went really, really well. I split it in half where I wanted to split it in half. It took 2 batteries to get through the mission, but overall it was a pretty good flight. Yeah, hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell for notifications when I put out more videos. Hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out.